What's up, people? Welcome back to my channel. Vladdy B here. Let's talk about something interesting today. Let's talk today about what happened this April 2022. Can you believe it? It's already been 4 months since this year started, and we are going into May, the 5th month of this year, which means almost half the year is already gone. And so far, it's been a crazy year. It just seems like there is more bad right now than there is good. Ever since Biden became the president, I'm not one to talk about politics, but I can see the gas prices are going skyrocket. This weird thing about pushing and forcing electrical cars on people. A regular car can get you from point A to point B with thousands of gas stations on the way. Meanwhile, you get a Tesla and you can't even get from point A to point B without pretty much being paranoid. What if you get stuck somewhere and run out of battery, because you can't really do anything. I've seen this video the other day where a dude had a generator inside of his Tesla's trunk because this thing dies faster than anything, faster than your phone. People are not understanding that there's a lot of waste happening. Even if you're going and switching to solar, all the electrical stuff, it's not any better for the environment because now you're polluting in other ways. There's always going to be some kind of pollution going on, regardless of what you do. It's just all a money grab. In the end of the day, it's capitalism, people trying to make money off of everything and everyone. Everything is going to shit. In other news, stock market is being really weird. A lot of things are going down significantly, which means it could be an opportunity to buy. Same is happening with cryptocurrency. In 2021, we've seen the highest cryptocurrency prices, and I think it's because everybody during the pandemic spent more time online than ever before, and they started finding things about cryptocurrency, NFTs, even the stock market, Robinhood, all those applications that you can these days get onto and try to make money or at least invest in the long term. And so everybody started investing. Not everybody, but a lot of people started investing into new things. That's what made the prices go up significantly. And then of course it died out a little bit, people starting to maybe run out of money because of how expensive everything gets, pulling money out of cryptocurrency, and now you're seeing that it's going into a bear market. So that's what's been happening all of April and even some of March. It was a good time to invest because you can still make a lot of money on cryptocurrency. Its super volatility is what's making it so profitable too, if you know what you're doing and are being careful, and of course tolerant to risk, because you're risking whatever you're putting into cryptocurrency and even the stock market. You're risking that money that you might lose it. So it all becomes, in the end of the day, a game of your risk tolerance and how much you're willing to put into it to then potentially make some money off of it. So all those things are happening right now, especially with war going on. Everybody's blaming Russia for the increase in gas prices, which I think is BS, because the prices started rising way before the war started, and it was just an excuse for the government to make more money. Everything just ridiculous right now. Who knows? Some people believe that the market might crash. The salaries have to accommodate for the raising gas prices and raising everything else prices and groceries. It seems like these days it might be a good idea to invest your hard-earned money into something that is not dollars, because who knows what the dollar is going to do. If you put this money into a house, at least you have some kind of a real physical asset that you can in the future sell or even live in it. So a lot of people are doing just that. They're investing everything that they have into housing market. That's why the housing market is booming so much, because people are putting all their money into it, because it's a protection against something happening to the dollar. You notice how people are going in trends. When the pandemic started, people started freaking out and buying all the toilet paper because they thought they're gonna shit themselves to death and not be able to wipe their asses, I guess, instead of worrying about food. Because I mean, if you have no food, you don't have to worry about, you know, toilet paper, if you know what I mean. And so now the trend is buying houses, because people are thinking that maybe the dollar is gonna collapse and not gonna be worth anything. And it's already happening, seen as the inflation. What it's doing is devaluing the money. So you've had $10,000 in your bank and you were able to buy, you know, you were able to actually use the $10,000 back in the day as a good down payment for a house. It could have been a 10% down payment on a house, could have been a 5%, and now it's nothing. It's like 1% of a down payment. If you want to put 10%, you know, 10,000 is nothing. And so you have to start making more money to make up for that inflation, to make up for your money losing value. And this is exactly why keeping your money in the bank, just sitting there accumulating it, is not going to really do any good to you, because in the end of the day, you're trying to accumulate the money, but the money is losing value. So you're kind of just dumping the money into the wrong place. Instead, you have to invest it into something that goes up in value. And this is your protection against inflation. This is why people like cryptocurrency, because it's one way you can protect your money from the inflation. You put your money into an asset that is going up in value constantly, like let's say Bitcoin. And then as Bitcoin goes up, even though the dollar might be losing value, the Bitcoin is going to continue going up. You'll be able to withdraw more money from that Bitcoin. And this is why you really have to consider investing into anything out there. It could be the stock market, it could be the cryptocurrency. People trade all sorts of things. Even if you buy and sell things online, buy something on Craigslist, fix it up and sell it for more profit. You have to continuously keep moving your money around to build its value, to build it up more and more so that you can afford to buy an investment, like a property, or even to buy something that you really need, a commodity. Let's see what May is gonna bring us. Hopefully Shiba is gonna go up a lot in value because it got listed on Robinhood after all, and hopefully it's gonna reach that dollar sooner or later. I give it a couple of years until it reaches $1, and a lot of people are gonna make a lot of money off of Shiba. Like this video, subscribe, and I will see you in another video.